everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Monday night and this is Twisted Stitches. Thank you so much for joining us here at our Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl live studio. It's really nice to have everyone joining us and ready for another night of knitting fun. And we've got some really interesting things lined up for you tonight because we've got a trunk show, we've got some new yarns, we've got some new products, and we have a special guest and a giveaway. So
tell them what they're going to win, Paulette.
Well, I was going to wait a few minutes till more people were on, but let me just grab my little basket.
We've got a number of folks on already.
Do we? That's great. That's great. Well, we may have some new friends here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl tonight because I know that our friends at Knitting Fever and Juniper Moon Farm shared the show. So we really do appreciate that. And thank you so much if it's your first time tuning in. We're really happy you're here. And we're going to talk a little bit about where you're from in just a few minutes. But for now, we're going to have a drawing tonight on the show. And, well, actually, the drawing's going to happen after the show. These are some of the yarns that we're going to be talking tonight. All from Juniper Moon Farm. We've got some new yarns and some new colors in existing yarns. And what we're going to do is we're going to be giving away 3 prizes of 3 skeins each. So you're going to have the opportunity to win 3 skeins of one or of 3 of these yarns. So we've got several. We've got everything from Celestina, brand new cashmere, merino, and nylon. We've got Beatrix. This is like knitting with a cloud. That's merino, Angora, and nylon. We've got Harrio Fine. We have some Patagonia and Santa Cruz, and even some moonshine. So don't let that hit the floor. So how can you win? Paul, tell them how to win.
Okay, so if you look at the screen right now, I'm going to show you very easily. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So the way you win the contest, we're going to select 3 people.
We want you to share Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl with all your friends.
So on the left, you see the number 1. It says on the bottom of the post, there's a little thing that says share that's circled. That's the first thing you click on. Click on share. Then once you do that, then it brings you to the top where you see that my name is circled. Make sure that it says newsfeed and that it's selected to public. That way, when you share it, everybody else will see it. That's step number 2. And step number 3 in the trilogy, all you have to do is click on the Share Now button. When you click on the Share Now button, we will be notified that you've shared it. And that will enter you for a chance to win
3 skeins of the new yarns that we're going to be talking about tonight. So there'll be 3 winners, 3 skeins each. That's 9 skein giveaway. And these yarns are fabulous because, you know, the wheels never stop turning at Juniper Moon Farm. And, you know, we may have gone through COVID. Some of us even had COVID. But you know what? Everything keeps moving. And we are very, very lucky to have with us tonight Susan Gibbs from Juniper Moon Farm to talk with us about the brand and what's been happening at the brand from the spring now to the fall fashions. So Susan, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. I was on a while ago and I have to say your production quality has just, I feel like I hitched my wagon to a star. That video in the beginning and professional.
Well, we've been moving along here as well.
Thank you for having me on. Yeah, it's true. Even though most of the world has been shut down, we were right in the middle of preparing for this season, and we just sort of had to keep it moving. I worked with 2 amazing designers on this collection, Claudia Worsling, who's in Germany, and Ursula O'Connor, who is in Ireland. So it was really interesting, like the 3 of us sort of trying to coordinate and figure out the photo shoots. And of course, all of our timing is always timed to the yarn show in Germany. So our photography has to be ready by then. And it was, but there was no yarn show in Germany.
9.
It was nothing.
So yeah, it's been, for us, it really doesn't slow down. The only, I would say COVID adjacent things we've experienced is that a lot of the mills in Europe are still shut down.
Right.
So our next season, we are a little log jammed on, picking the new yarns for next season. But this season, good to go.
So the yarns for this season were already picked and going into production when everything quieted down here?
We do a mini, like a small run for the designers,
Okay.
that they can get the yarn in-house so we can start working on it. And then they do a bigger production run a little later in the season. So we already had the small yarn, and luckily the big run of the yarn actually got out as well, because if it doesn't do us any good to have, all these amazing patterns and yarns if the shops actually can't get them.
Right. I know, and some of us were really scrambling a little bit to make sure that happened.
Exactly. It was very last minute, but we were very lucky. And KFI is my distributor, and they honestly, they didn't miss a beat.
No, they've been fabulous.
They really have. And as you said, actually, I had coronavirus. And so
I know you did, and I'm so glad that you're well.
I'm so much better, but I was down and out for a couple of weeks, and everyone really picked up the slack. Jeffrey at Knitting Fever, Anne, who handles our social media, everybody really picked up the slack and let me just like lay in bed for 14 days. So
wow, that's what you needed to do, and we're glad that you're here with us. So I think we've got some folks that are logging in and sharing, and yeah. So let's see what's going on.
All righty, we've got Nicole Lightfoot says hi, triple exclamation point. We have Helen Solenberger, happy Monday, you all! Exclamation point. Janzi 40 says hi. Andrea Whitmore says hi. And Anna Maria says, hello, everyone. Sandra Riker Love, hi, everyone. Upstate New York here.
Oh, good. We're going to ask where people are from.
Helen Sullenberger, Paul, you sound like a game show host. Linda Hardinger says, SoCal here. That stands for Southern California, I believe. We have Rochelle Worth Price, so cool, exclamation point. And Jenzy says, ooh, pick me. We have Letitia Castro says, awesome, exclamation point. We have Jill Summer says, I love Juniper Moon Farm yarns. Oh, this is moving so fast. Janzi says, I can't figure out the contest. Oh, we might have to show that one more time.
Okay, so here's what we want you to do. While you're on the show, you can see there's a share button.
On the bottom of the post.
On the bottom of the post, you'll see the word share. Click on share, and then make sure you share it to your news feed and that it's public. So click on the share button, click on news feed, and then
share now.
Click on share now. It's that easy.
And we'll show you the graphic in just a moment, but we're going to get caught up on all of the notes on here. Let's see. Lori Steno says, very fun, exclamation point. Gloria Fireheight says, hello from Winona, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Do we have Minnesota yet?
I believe we do. Oh, I don't know.
We do have Minnesota.
Do we have Minnesota?
Yes, I'm sure we do.
Let's take a look. While you're looking for that, we have Letitia Castro says, I'm glad you are okay. Andrea Whitmore says, Northwest Indiana.
Wow.
Rochelle Worth Price says, Chicago here, and I do feel like I'm on a game show, exclamation point. Kelly Kohlhofer says, that basket's so beautiful. And Jill Summer says, Northwestern Pennsylvania. Actually, she put PA, but I'm subbing in for Pennsylvania.
So you can see our map here. This is showing you all the states that we ship to. You know, we started our business in a 25-foot minibus, and we have grown, I hate to say it, but thanks to COVID, we have really grown our online business, and we now ship to, we have shipped so far to 44 of the 50 states, as well as Canada and the Netherlands, Australia,
Scotland,
and New Zealand. So we are moving along, and we'd love to add you to the folks who we ship our yarns to. So we've got to keep moving here.
Yep. Oh, Linda Witt-Sims says, local Linda from Madison here.
Yep.
And Jane Young Phillips, hi from Pittsburgh. Awesome.
welcome everybody, and thank you so much. And we'd love for you to share where you're from, and we'll be sure to acknowledge all your comments at the end of the show if we don't get to them during the show. But please feel free to share your input and give us some feedback while we are moving along here.
And just one more time, a quick visual on how to share it right there. Steps 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, we'll show that at the end of the show as well. So this will go on for the full evening. So it's not just now during the show, but we want you to do it while you're watching. Don't forget. And then we'll get notification that you shared the post and that you shared Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And so that's how we'll know to put your name in the drawing. So back to Susan. Thank you for being so patient with us as we talk with all our fans, and we just love when they're here with us. So where should we start? Should we start with the new yarns?
Yes, sure, absolutely. We have 2 new yarns that I'm very excited about. I have cheat sheets on my other screen because I'm in the middle of the next season, so I have to double check everything. I've got like 50 tabs open over on this. So my favorite new yarn in a long time, and it takes kind of a lot to break into my favorites, is Beatrix. That's the one I think you said it was like knitting with a cloud.
Oh, look at it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
So this yarn is 54% extra fine merino, 30% Angora, and 16% nylon. And that's for the nylon is just there for strength and to keep your garments from growing.
Right.
It is so soft and so lovely. And Claudia and Ursula, the 2 designers we use, we gave each of them half the patterns for each yarn just to see where what they would come up with.
Yeah.
And I think they did some really lovely things. One of my favorites, do you have Eliza, the hat and scarf set, Eliza?
I believe that's this one.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you run.
No, that's okay. That's what I do.
Yes.
It's what I do.
Let me tell you something. There is nothing more sophisticated looking than a white hat and scarf set in the winter time. Like that is, for me, that is like, and that's, throw that scarf on there too while you're at it, Paula.
What was that?
I said, throw that scarf on too.
Okay.
So we can see it together.
I am so not a hat person.
That means you've never had the right hat.
Well, you know what it is? They don't fit. My head is so little. They fall down on my eyes.
So you need like a child size hat.
I do. When I make my hats, I make child size hats. So
I think when I see this hat and scarf set, what I picture is like walking down the street in New York City, on a beautiful brisk fall day. Like this is white hat and scarf is like the height of sophistication.
Oh, could you picture that with a pair of mittens too?
Right.
Ooh.
I think nothing says I don't have kids more like
Well, I don't have kids at home anymore, so I guess I can wear it.
Exactly. And this yarn is so soft. It's if you are going to be having a yarn around your neck, you want it to be something that's soft and lovely, and it's not something that necessarily everyone could make a giant project out of, but if you're gonna wear a luxury yarn somewhere, you wear it around your neck. Where it counts.
Yes, and this is absolutely stunning. I just love the feel of it. It really is like wearing a cloud. It's just so very soft. So this is Eliza, and the hat and scarf are on our website at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, and we have a variety of colors. So you get to choose your favorite.
It comes in a really great color palette.
Yes, it is. It really is very lovely, especially for its first year out. The colors are. They're look at all the colors. Look how pretty. I had to put them in this big trunk because I just thought it looks like a room full of clouds. Just gorgeous. So we have the lapis blue and sky, and there's a gold, the pink and gray. So really very, very pretty. And the hat and scarf are your favorite. And that's funny because this one is my favorite. I just love this shawl. This is the Alyssa wrap.
Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, let me check. Where is Alyssa? La.
Take my.
Now, while you're doing that, let me just jump in here. We've got Ann Fitzgerald's patent from Crozet, Virginia. Janzi says, "You rock." We've got Lisa Reynolds from Vancouver Island. Letitia Castro says, "Looks so nice and elegant." Double exclamation point. Janzi says, I want to jump in there like a pile of leaves. And Sandra Ricker Love, wow, triple exclamation point.
Look at
So this wrap is gorgeous. It's only total 654 yards.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I was amazed.
Not a ton of yarn, but because of the size of the yarn, it makes a substantial wrap that will cover you, will keep you warm. It's got that loft, so it's going to keep you nice and toasty. I would even wear that like almost as an oversized scarf.
Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. And what we did on the website is we put together several different combinations, colorways for you to choose from. From the original, right? I always call the color that they show the pattern in, I call it the signature colors, because that's what the designer chose. So we have the signature colors, and I put together other colors for you. Remember, you don't have to choose those. Just put in the notes what colors you'd like to mix. If you happen to like, navy and yellow, and that's what you want to have, choose those two colors and let us know. Or you can call me. You can call me and we'll put together a custom kit for you.
Catherine Kenny says that yarn looks so beautiful and soft. Pennsylvania here.
It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. So those are two different things with Beatrix. I'm thinking, I don't think there was another one. No, we had two from there. Okay. So that's our Beatrix, and there are other kits online at nittygrittyyarngirl.com. If you just go to the search bar and type in Beatrix, Beatrix, you will find all the different kits and when we have the yarns separately as well. So if you choose not to get a kit and just want to buy a skein and do something else with it, you certainly can. Okay.
What I love though about the kits, Paulette, is it's almost like the meal delivery kits that everybody gets now. So you don't end up having to buy like a whole jar of saffron when what you need is like this, 1/16 of a teaspoon. That's what I think your kits are like.
Yes, exactly.
There's no way, you're getting exactly what you need. It's already laid out for you. Everything is together. You don't have to think about it. It's just like HelloFresh or Blue Apron or,
Yeah, exactly. It's really, and I really enjoy putting the kits together for our viewers. And like, for example, this one back here, this was one that we used Moonshine and Louisa Harding's Amatola Grande to create the dotty cowl.
That's beautiful.
And I just wanted something that was simple. So we put this kit together. We've got several different color combinations using different color backgrounds and different colors of the Amatola Grande. And we made it in both the cowl size and a scarf size available. So a couple of different, even, sometimes we'll branch out and look at other yarns and other patterns and put our yarns together with them. We come up with some really great ideas, which I'll be showing you more of that in just a little bit. So tell us about the other new yarn.
Okay, so our other new yarn is called Celestina. This yarn is 60% virgin cashmere. Who doesn't love cashmere? 26% extra fine merino, which honestly, right next to each other, an extra fine merino and a virgin cashmere are very similar. They're both going to be, incredibly soft.
Yep.
And luscious. And then again, just a tiny little bit of nylon in there that's going to keep your garments from growing, hold everything together, cut down a bit on the pilling.
Right.
Beautiful yarn. The colors are like jewel tones. It takes dye in a way that is just stunning to me. Yeah. So this is, let me see. I've got it all queued up. This is Tara. I believe this hat and scarf set, and there's also a bag you can make with it. I think this is Tara.
It's Vera. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Here you go.
So this
bag.
This is Claudia Worsing pattern, and I love the cables on this bag so much. We don't do a ton of knitted bags in the United States, but Claudia's German. And in the UK, in Europe, they do a lot more knitted bags. And what I like about this is that I think often knitted bags look a little sloppy. But this is a very German knitted bag. So like you notice it's really like crisp edges. It's got refined details. It's very, very well executed.
Yes, you did a great job.
And I think that's really fun. And you can wear it with the hat and scarf, or you can wear it on your own.
Right. And here's another lovely scarf.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is just like heaven on your neck.
Yeah. These 2 new yarns are just beautiful. And I wanted to show, hold on one second there, Mr. Cameraman, because I'm going to take this off this little lady here. Put this down so I don't wind up crashing things to the ground, because I've got to show this to the group. I thought this was so pretty. This little, you know what I love I love things that come long and are blousy so that I can just put a sweater under it. And this just, it looks like it's going to be so boxy. This is the Cassia sweater. And it fits so lovely. I love it.
It really does. And you can't, like you said, like you can wear something under it. You can wear, you can even wear like a white, like button up, not a shirt that looks nicer and more ironed than mine currently does.
Yeah.
But like for like a work situation, you can wear a shirt under that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, a nice crisp white shirt. Not that we're going anywhere, but you'll be nice and toasty.
Well, we're hoping.
We will go places.
We're gonna put together all these beautiful garments, and we are leaving the house.
Yeah. Okay.
I am not gonna wear these in the house. I do find myself out more now than I had been in the very beginning. It's like
for sure. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You grab your mask and you go.
And I think we've kind of learned how to do it.
Right.
We've
exactly.
It out, and like everybody has their hand sanitizing routine when they get back in the car, and
right.
Everyone's being super, super cautious, which I love.
So this is the Cassia sweater. That's on our website. And Paul, we have some comments on it.
Got some comments coming in. We have Helen Solenberger says, beautiful. Carolyn Noller, almost forgot. Hello, everyone. Janzi says, love, love, love. And we have Catherine Kenny said, love how saturated colors are.
Oh, yeah, they are beautiful.
Anna Maria says, Celestina is so soft and beautiful. And Leticia Castro says, I want to knit everything. Well, you're in luck. Carolyn Noller, so doomed. Just love that, but so many projects already waiting.
Oh yeah, Carolyn, you have a large pile of projects waiting from our retreat. And I was going to say something about. Oh well, I can't remember what it was now. It was one of the comments that struck me, and now I forgot it. So Celestina is really a very, very special yarn. And don't forget, there's a ball of Celestina in that giveaway basket too. So just keep on sharing, folks. So yeah, so we have more goodies for you. Patagonia has a bunch of new colors this year.
It does. That yarn has had such great response, and you can always tell how well a yarn does by how many new colors come out the following season.
Ah, I see. So if it's doing well, we have lots of new things to show folks. So let's take a look at some of the Patagonia, the new colors. Well, they're all mixed in now, so I'm not even sure which ones are new and which ones are. I know I got some of the browns. The browns were just so gorgeous. I thought about this for the fall. They're so pretty.
The two that are right next to each other. I love that brown and that like almost and one more. Those three with the mustard yellow. Those three together are so fall to me.
Yep, that's mustard and sequoia and anise. And so we've got pretty. Oh, and someone else just one of our fans, Ginger. We just put a kit together for her. She's knitting a sweater, and she's using the azalea and Silky Kid. So she's holding these together.
That is going to be gorgeous.
Yeah,
I will see that when it's done.
I can't wait to see that project when it's done. Yeah, we do a lot of we look around the shop and say, well, what will work really nicely together? What do we think our fans will like? And then fans call us and say, I want this and I want to make the sweater. What do you have? And what do you suggest I use for it? So this is what we put together for Ginger. And I know she's going to be really excited about it. So,
Catherine Kenny says, Carolyn Noller, IKI.
I know, right?
No, right? Same here. LOL. And Jill Sumner has a rabbit emoji.
I think
Okay.
is that a cat? Because she saw
Okay.
Oreo. I think that might be a cat, Paul.
maybe because Paul was showing Oreo.
I think so.
I'll show you this one.
Okay, this is the kind of sweater, and let me find its name really quick. Oh shoot! It's not Ocean? It's
No, that was the Ocean. I'll tell you, Patagonia.
Ellie.
Wait a minute. Keisha.
Oh, Keisha. Okay, yes. So this is a sweater that I would throw on every single day. So it's really kind of more of a it's a cardigan. Obviously, it's shorts. You're not going to wear it. I mean, you can, do you if you want to wear it with nothing under it. But you are going to throw that over whatever you're wearing when you run out to run errands. It's also really great for those of us who live with people who keep the house really cold. Exactly. Yeah, you just put that on in the morning no matter what you're wearing.
Right, exactly.
Pamela Rose Atkins says, it's all so pretty and soft. And Carolyn Noller says, beautiful shrug.
Yeah, it's really sweet. It's very, very nice. Of course, I have very short arms, so I make the cuffs really long. But
I really like that, though. I like the way you that you made them big and folded them up. I think that looks really stylish.
Well, I love them. Well, I think it's because my arms have always been short. I have to fold sleeves up all the time, so I just find it to be fun. When you and when the jacket's short, I don't like the sleeves too long. So it makes it really cute. So it's a great little top. And again, look at the variety of colors. It doesn't need to be in this color. It can be.
I would love it in either one of those brown, especially the darker brown sequoia. Yeah, I would love it in that sequoia color. I think that'd be gorgeous.
Really
That's
nice.
a real wardrobe staple right there.
Yeah. So we're gonna go a little over. It looks like we might, but I think our fans are gonna be okay with that.
All right, thank you, Patty.
And it's our network.
We got lots to show them. Okay, so our network. Okay, now this is Ocean.
Yes.
And look at the bottom on that sweater. How pretty that is.
Isn't it like the waves? It's like waves crashing.
Yeah.
The
Really
pattern
cute.
again. She just has a design aesthetic that just knocks me out. I never would have thought of any of the things that she puts into her patterns.
This one's Claudia's?
I believe that is Claudia. Yeah, let me just double check because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I know. I'm looking at my patterns here to see if I can
Oh
find
no,
it.
no, that's Ursula. I take it back, Ursula. I'm
It
so
is
sorry.
Ursula.
Yours. She must have been, designing with the Irish Sea, inspiring her. I apologize, Ursula. That is yours.
I think it's so pretty the way the bottom the border looks like it's not a ruffle. It's
Right.
like waves. It really is
Right.
like waves. Really pretty.
Well, and that's the kind of detail that we look for in Juniper Moon Farm patterns. Like we want things that are feminine and pretty, but not girly, if that makes sense. And I think that's a really great example.
Yeah, and there's that fine line that separates girly from classic and sophisticated.
Exactly. And we want to make things that are fun to knit, that are going to be as fun to knit as they are to wear later.
Yeah, that's great. So we're gonna move on over here now to Santa Cruz.
Yes.
And in Santa Cruz, we start with this really pretty shawl that has a cable, just a simple cable up the edge of the shawl.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nikita.
This to me is like all fall.
Yeah,
like
it is.
That's pumpkin spice latte to me. Right there.
Pumpkin spice latte, Jan. Somebody said pumpkin spice latte. Look at that. Isn't that fun?
Yes,
Really,
I love
very,
it.
very nice. So this is Nikita. And then this is All Hill. All Hill? That was actually not on your list.
Oh, no, it
this
wasn't. I don't have that one.
That's okay. That's okay. This is a sweater that, I just love the cable work on this. And I happen to have the sweater. So I thought I would throw it in here because it is a Santa Cruz. And I like the detail, the cable along the front of the sweater and then on the sleeves as well. They did a really nice job with that. So this is
I don't know who did that, but look at how crisp those cables are. They're really
pretty.
A lot of cabling. You have to really pay attention.
Yep. So this one is also on the website, and that is AUDHILD. And again, if you just if you just put in the search bar the name of the yarn, you will find it. And then this is one that we knitted here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl using Santa Cruz, and this is our Nup shawl. Let me show this.
And nups are fun.
Yeah, I love this one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's called Dragon's Tears.
I love that.
Yeah.
My kids are all about dragons right now. If I tell them that, I'll
this comes in 2 different sizes too. It comes in, again, I made the petite version for myself. And then there's another piece that, another version that's a little bit fuller. So this one used every ounce of 2 skeins, this one. And then the bigger one will go with 3 skeins.
Chansey says, love me my pumpkin spice. Sandra Riker Love says, beautiful shawl, love the color contrast. And that autumn orange color is beautiful. Anna Maria says, love the cable on the shawl. Love our colors are so fall. And Lori Stino says, love that orange color.
So, and in the Santa Cruz, you see some of the colors that we have here. Again, we have a wide variety of colors. So if you think about that, even just the shawl, I hate to use the word just, but you can do the shawl in a green with a gold cable or vice versa.
Gorgeous.
Or you can put the purple and the gold together. This color is called verbena. So lots of different combinations. The pink and gray, the red and gray are very pretty. So be creative. If you don't see a color that in a kit that's put together for you, feel free to ask us to help you with that. I take phone calls all day long from customers, and I'm more than happy to help you find something that will work for you.
Linda Hardiger says, amazing.
Okay, last but not least you know what? We missed one. Come here, Paul. Come this way. Back in the Patagonia. We didn't talk about the Antonia wrap. This is another new piece that's on the website. This is using some of the new colors of Patagonia that just came out this year. And this is, talk about, Susan, you were talking about wrapping up in something.
Yes.
This just goes on and on and on. So this
is
the kind of,
so they can see that crazy pattern change, because I love this so much. This is definitely a Claudia pattern. I don't even have to look. Definitely a Claudia pattern, and it is so fun. If you feel like your knitting has been boring lately and you're looking for a challenge and want to end up with this is a showpiece,
It really is beautiful. Very, very pretty.
Yes. And there are a million color combinations that you can do it in, and you can make it yours, but it really is, this is a very, very special pattern.
So what I did with this, and with some of the others today too, or this week too, is I posted the original color on as a kit, and I linked in the description. There's a link to all the other colors and tells you how many skeins of each color you need. So this way you don't have to go, I don't remember which kit. Just you need one of each color. Go there, choose your one of each color.
Mix and match it.
Yeah.
Sandra Riker Love says, look at that teal color. Jeffrey Deneke Jr. says, that's one of my faves. Smiley face emoji. Andrea Whitmore says, that looks awesome. And Jeff Deneke says, see, us Germans can be fun. Smiley face emoji. And
I did want to share with you one other thing that one of our one of our Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl fans actually knitted using Patagonia. This is, and you may, if you've been on our show before, you've seen our Sophie Swancho that we have our kits for. Well, this is Mary's Sophie Swancho, and I have to tell you, Mary is a newer knitter.
No, she's not.
I swear she is, and she worked so hard to get this Swancho. She learned mosaic knitting. She learned the parallelograms and working top down and in the sleeves. She did such a great job. I was so proud of her. I asked her if I could use it this week to show on our show, and I'm really very pleased for her. And
It's
really
gorgeous.
yeah, she did a great job. She did a great job. And so, yeah, you'll find the Sophie Swancho on our website as well.
Carolyn Noller says, would make a beautiful throw.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And then the last piece that we have from our trunk show tonight, and we have one more after that to show, and that is this sweet little jacket.
I think that's Isadora, I believe. Nope.
It's Eli.
Eli. Yes. That's Eli.
This is Eli, and Eli's another one of these little short sweaters. This is my I'm gonna wear this everywhere sweater.
This is a workhorse of your wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
This is
Paul's nodding. He likes this one
all the time.
Yeah, fun,
Wow.
huh?
That color looks really great on you, Paulette.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
know they're reds, but you should.
Thank you. Red, white, and blue. Cute. So this is the Eli jacket, and this is knitted with moonshine, and you'll have to walk back here a little bit. So see, we're walking all over the shop. Right down here.
Making sure you get your steps in.
Sorry?
Making sure you get your steps in.
That's right. I need all my steps. So we've again, some of the colors that we carry, we have the full line available. We've got our grays, and this is called Cocoa. It's a really, really chocolatey, dark chocolate brown and purples. So again, choose your favorite color for the kit you want, and let's put it together. We've got lots here for you. Are there any questions about the Juniper Moon Farm things that we saw tonight? Paul's got some
Just
comments.
kind of get caught up. Helen Solenberger, a gorgeous sweater. Anna Maria says, love her color combo. Catherine Kenny says, wow, great work for any skill level. Super impressive for the beginner. Great work. Andrea Whitmore says, the piece and the color are perfect for you. And Julie Edwards says, I want to knit everything. Well, you're in luck, Julia. And Jill Sumner says, I love the moonshine yarn. Multiple exclamation points, more than I know.
Great. Well, Susan, I'm going to digress for 1 minute if you don't mind.
I'm just going to.
We were talking. You get a break from talking for a minute. We were talking before about putting together different kits using patterns that we see that we think our customers would really enjoy. And so my friend Jan, who does a lot of knitting for me, she's one of my elves. Like she's like the head elf. She's been helping me from day one, and she knitted this pattern. It's a shawl, was on a white background, and it had different color flowers in it. And she said, no. It came out really nicely, but I have a vision that I want it to look like something different. She said, I want to create something with a colorful background and solid flowers. So this is what Jan came up with, and I think it is absolutely stunning. She did such a great job of putting together. This is called the bucket shawl, and there are lots of short rows in this shawl. And what I think works really beautifully with the multicolor background is that you can actually see the outline of the short rows and how they shape the garment and how they shape around the flowers. They're called tulips in the flower. And this kit is called Bucket, Bukkett. And we've got several combinations of colors. And we've used let's use this one. Let me grab a different one. Here's let me just hold on.
Linda Harniger says, wow, multiple exclamation points. Sharon Sexton McCone says, wow. Andrea Whitmore, very impressive.
So you'll see you can put something like this together where you have the pinks and blues here for the background, and then this blue for your flowers So you'll see lots of different combinations on the website for bucket. And we hope that you'll enjoy knitting this up as much as we enjoy putting it together. And Jan, I can't thank you enough for knitting it for us. Thank you.
Pamela Rose Atkins says, beautiful, Jan. Jill Sumner says, hyacinth bucket, smiley emoji.
Oh, a hyacinth flowers.
Yeah,
like that one. So thank you very much, and thanks for being patient while we showed you all these things. I had an amazing week last week putting this all together for you, and our friends at Juniper Moon Farm and Knitting Fever helped so much to make sure that I had some great fashions to show you, and they did just a great job of putting all these different things in here to help us. Oh, you know what? Look what's hiding. Look, see, we're still not done. It's always a surprise. I layered the mannequins. I layered these little girls because I had to get all my fashions out, and I didn't know how I'd get them all in, and I still haven't gotten them all in.
So that's Brenda.
This is Brenda, yeah.
Right.
So this is on the website as well, and I love the way it uses. It's just such a jeansy kind of sweater.
It is. It is.
So
and it's
casual.
Great for layering.
Yep. And so it's got it's sort of a poncho-y type because it's got the open sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of lays down, nice and casual for you. So that's another one that's there. So I think I've undressed all of them sufficiently that there's nothing else for us to show.
Linda Hardiger says, found my anniversary gift. Michelle Worth Price says, yes, best BBC show. Janzi says, it's great fun pattern. And Carolyn Noller says, stunning show. Patty Pope says, love everything. I need to knit faster.
I need to knit faster too. Believe me. So we've got another great show coming up next week. You'll be hearing all about it this week on our website or on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to stay in touch. And Susan Gibbs, I want to thank you so very much for being here. It's always a pleasure. I enjoyed talking with you during the week. Yeah, it was great. Thank you so much. It really is. What, Paul?
And just remind them one more time what they're going to win.
Okay, well, I will remind you what we're going to win. I just want to say to Susan, when we were talking the other day, you were so right when you said we could have nothing to say and still have a great conversation. I really, really enjoyed talking with you and working with you, and I will ask you back again and again, and I hope that you always say yes.
I will come anytime you ask me. And I have to say, for the people watching, what you don't know is the best part of the show is before they go live, because these two are the funniest. Their interactions are hilarious. So I would tune in to the pre-show even. But yeah, time.
Sometimes, Paul, when I do farmers markets in town here on Thursdays, and Paul will get in the bus and he will drive the bus to the farmers market, and he goes live in the bus, which I won't do because I won't do that while I'm driving. But Paul will go live while he's in the bus, and he's like, "Hi, it's a Nitty Gritty Yarn Girls husband." And so yeah, we have a good time together.
You're a great team.
What, Paul?
We got a bunch of comments coming in. I don't want to lose any of them.
Okay.
All right. Catherine Kenny says, Bucket residents, lady of the house speaking. Helen Solenberger, a great show. Thank you, and stay safe and healthy.
Thank you.
Janzi says, great show. Love you.
Love you back.
Jill Summer says, this was cool. I had fun! Exclamation point. Linda Witt Sims, wonderful show. Thanks! Exclamation point. Andrea Whitmore, thank you. Carolyn Noller, maybe we need a blooper show. Sharon Sexton McCone.
You don't want to see the bloopers.
Smiley face. Sandra Riker Love, I enjoyed this. And Andrea Whitmore, you folks put on a good show.
Well, thanks. We really do enjoy it. We enjoy you. Anything you need from nittygrittyyarngirl.com, don't ever hesitate to ask me. You can call me at 203-856-6755. nittygrittyyarngirl.com. Share it with all your friends. Get a chance to win the prizes. We'll let you know who wins next week on Monday's show. Thanks so much for tuning in. And thanks again, Susan, for a great night.
Anytime.